A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a stark warning, the UK's Parliament's Intelligence and Security Committee has raised alarms about an escalating and unpredictable threat posed by Iran. The committee's latest report, based on extensive inquiries into Iranian state activities, highlights a range of concerns including assassination attempts, kidnappings, espionage, cyber attacks, and the ongoing nuclear program. The findings, which draw from evidence collected up until August 2023, do not account for the recent surge in tensions following the Hamas attack on Israel on October 7, 2023. However, the committee asserts that the insights remain critically relevant to understanding the current landscape. Committee Chair, Lord Beamish, emphasized the multifaceted nature of the threat, stating, "Iran poses a wide-ranging, persistent, and unpredictable threat to the UK nationals, and UK interests." He elaborated on Iran's propensity for risk-taking and offensive operations, bolstered by well-resourced intelligence services that possess significant asymmetric capabilities. The Iranian embassy in London has dismissed the report's conclusions as biased and groundless. The committee's assessment points to a worrying trend: a sharp increase in physical threats against critics of the Iranian regime residing in the UK. Since 2022, there have been at least 15 documented attempts of murder or kidnapping directed at British nationals or individuals based in the UK, with MI5 previously estimating the figure at around 20. The report emphasizes that while Iran's activities may not reach the strategic scale of threats posed by Russia or China, they nonetheless represent a serious and growing concern for national security. The committee noted that the physical threats are particularly acute against dissidents in Jewish and Israeli interests, which Iran perceives as collateral damage in its internal conflicts. Intelligence assessments indicate that the threat level from Iran is comparable to that posed by Russia, with the potential for significant consequences should these threats materialize. The report highlights the targeting of Iranian media organizations in the UK, such as Iran International, BBC Persian, and Monoto TV, which are viewed by the Iranian regime as undermining their authority. Journalists working for these outlets have reported severe harassment, with family members in Iran facing intimidation and threats due to their association with the media. Seema Sabet, a British-Iranian journalist, shared her harrowing experience of living under constant threat, stating, "Living under threat means your sense of safety is taken from you. It affects not just your life, but the lives of everyone around you." The report calls for a decisive governmental response to these threats, insisting that the Iranian regime must not be allowed to operate freely within UK borders. The committee's findings come at a time of heightened geopolitical tensions in the Middle East, particularly following recent military actions by Israel and the US aimed at Iran's nuclear capabilities. While the report confirmed that Iran had not developed a nuclear weapon by August 2023, it acknowledged that the potential for rapid arming exists. The committee advocates for nuclear de-escalation as a priority, alongside addressing the broader spectrum of threats posed by Iran. Furthermore, the report underscores the need for a comprehensive long-term strategy to counteract Iran's influence and activities in the UK, rather than merely responding to crises as they arise. The committee criticized the government's focus on immediate crisis management regarding Iran's nuclear program, suggesting that other aspects of the threat landscape require equal attention and resources. The report, which spans 241 pages, was initially presented to the government in April 2023 but has only recently been made public following delays attributed to the general election. In response to the report's release, the government has already taken steps to designate Iran under the enhanced tier of the Foreign Influence Registration Scheme, indicating a shift in policy towards addressing the Iranian threat more robustly. The committee's investigation also revealed Iran's complex relationships with various militant and terrorist organizations, including Al-Qaeda, Hezbollah, and Hamas, raising concerns about the potential for collaborative threats against the UK. The report warns that Iran's leadership views the UK as a significant adversary, intent on destabilizing the regime and undermining its influence in the region. As the geopolitical landscape continues to evolve, the committee stresses the importance of a unified and proactive approach to countering the multifaceted threats posed by Iran, ensuring that national security remains a top priority for the UK government. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.